Hey everyone, Nick Shaheen here. I want to put to bed the argument well, let's put it this way. When I post charts and I say you could have seen this coming, I don't mean I predict prices, I predict levels. I can't tell you the direction, but I can tell you if this happens, then this is sure going to happen, and that is sure going to happen. So I get challenged. Oh, there's no way you should. They say, they debunk, they poo-poo the idea that the charts can speak a lot. So we're looking at Apple. That's not what I want to look at. Oracle. So hopefully today we'll put that to bed. This is, let's go to 1 day. Clearly not having a good day, Oracle. But you see that blue line right there? I drew this way before any of this happened. And why? Because I saw a pattern. And I thought that if they they triggered a pattern, then this would be the downside. This was not the whole downside. The whole downside was this. In fact, let's do it right now. Copy, paste. And I'm going to move it here and make it the same size. And I probably did a video, but no, if I had done a video, I would have said, the downside was deeper, but I stopped it here because of this rectangle. And therein lies the story today, okay? So this rectangle. So keep in mind that if I drew it correctly, like if there was somebody that did a head and shoulders and measured exactly where it would have been lower. In fact, lower than where it is right now. So there's still pain to go. I'm going to delete it because that wasn't my line. I don't want to lie. So the point is, you're saying I got lucky because of the virus. The headline does not matter. The price action is going to unfold the way it will unfold because machines do the trading. 80% or whatever the number is, all done by machines. They don't care about, they know one thing. At this level, I do this. At that level, I do that. And they calculate. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. But anyway, the headlines matter from the standpoint of they trigger something. But the move size should be within what the chart should do. Rarely we see break away from that, but in this case we do not. And then they say the market has no memory. I'm going to prove you 100% wrong. Before I forget, down below, first of all, at the end there'll be a subscribe to this channel. It's free. Hit it. I post a lot of videos. And also below there's a link to the chat room. We catch so many breakouts every day, all day, a whole bunch of traders that pop in and out, a whole bunch of ideas. We keep good levels and proper ways of looking at things. Eliminate the noise. So anyway, this is a daily. I'm going to do a weekly. Now you can see, okay, so is it time to catch the falling knife? That's a hideous candle. It's great that it's close to the December crash in 2018 and whatever other two tizzies, whoops, tizzies before that. Long day. Anyway, long day. So I'm blushing. And it is pivotal because it was a roof at one point, and then they busted through it, they defended it, used it as a base, and here they are testing it again. So the one thing I want to say also, at VIX 50 or 60, there is no hard line in the sand. There's a zone because expect the unexpected. So as much as I want, I can't be stubborn with one fine line. But in this case, it is almost a fine line. So where did this start? And that is part of the story here. Charts, markets have memory. Watch. Okay, this is a weekly, 5 years worth of data, right? So I'm going to go to a monthly. So we're going to pull up a whole bunch more data. So now we're going back decades. Dot-com bubble. Yeah, Oracle survived. But it just broke above it. So that red line, that thin red line right there at wherever it is, 44.70, that is today's price, the close. Follow it left. Right in the middle of every pivot zone, even down to 2015, failed miserably, finally broke away, defended, here they are at it again. Again, it's not a fine line, but if you look left, and we go 20 years back, so 2001, this is the red line. This is not a coincidence. Markets do have memory. And it goes back 20 years apparently because it just makes sense. Think about it in plain simple English. First of all, based on this chart, the buyers are in charge. You get a higher low trend. You can draw the lines and make them say whatever you want. But the truth is They buy the dips. It's just a matter of time frames. I'm not arguing for or against the stock. It's not my favorite stock. I think they're the ones with a hybrid cloud. What the hell are you waiting for to commit to a cloud? Everybody's on the cloud. So a hybrid cloud, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Good thing the PE is 15, but it sells at 4.5 times sales. I'd rather own Amazon at PE of 70 or whatever it is at 3.5 times sales. So this is not a growth story, and they keep hanging on to the old style of doing things. Hybrid cloud. If I'm wrong, forgive me, but I think I'm right. It does pay a dividend a little bit, so that's pretty cool. But why would I want to bet on this if I can bet on that? And what is that? That's AMD. Today is 311, I think. The market fell 5 and 6%. AMD fell plus 0.7%. What? Yeah, it didn't fall. It rallied. So NVIDIA and Intel were down 4.5 and 5.5%, I think, 5.6%. The SMH were down 5%-ish, 4.7% on the same day. AMD rallied. So why would I own a stock that's already underperforming when I can own something else? So the argument, I'm not for Oracle, it's for the charts. Study charts, the levels, the patterns, everything. There's a ton of information. Use it on top of the fundamentals. I don't do any trade fundamentally without talking to the charts first. Nick signing out.